What's up everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is Jeffrey from PSR Parts. And today we are back with a BMW G30 540i. This car is in for a DCE Parts full catback exhaust. For this customer we have chosen a resonated version of our exhaust because the customer had a complaint about the old catback that was on the car, which was an OPF delete and a universal rear muffler with a valve. That catback was really drony, so during highway cruises the car was actually too loud to be enjoyable on long journeys. With this catback, which we already have installed on this car, we expect that the car will be a lot more silent. So yeah, let's take it for a spin and see how it sounds. What's up everyone, welcome on board the 540i G30. Lovely car. This car has already been tuned, has a catless downpipe, and right now we have also installed a DCE Parts catback exhaust. We made it work on the original sport and comfort button, so we've put it now in sport. You hear that the valve opens, and if you put it back in comfort, everything seems to be working. We also included a valve controller to be able to open the valves completely, so if we press A on the remote, we can also open the valves in comfort mode. If we go back into this mode, then it works according to the ECU. Customer has had a complaint about the old catback that was on the car. It had the OPF delete and a rear muffler, but that muffler did drone quite a lot when you were cruising around. So we opted for a new catback exhaust with a resonator, which is now this exhaust from DCE Parts. We are now test driving it, and the drone has completely disappeared. So that's perfect, and if you put it in sport mode, sounds sporty enough, of course. So we have now opened the valves, put it in manual. For such a large car, this is actually the perfect combination, I think. So you can drive it with the valves open, hear the B58 engine, and of course on highways you can close the valves. So we are now heading to a place that we can showcase you the sound from the outside. Second gear, sport mode. That's fun. So there we go, back into our workshop. Super happy with the results. The car sounds a lot better than it was before, a lot more silent during longer journeys. So I think this customer will be very happy with how the car sounds right now. So we've chosen for a valve controller on this car. So why do we do that? Of course, you can install a separate valve controller with remotes, but this is a valve controller that goes in between the original ECU and the valves. So you have two options. You can drive the car with the comfort mode and sport mode, which will also influence how the valves open or close. Or you can use a remote control to take over full control, because these cars in Sport Plus mode do not fully open the valves. So with the valve controller, we are now able to do so. But of course, you can also put it into the original mode, which means you can run the car with the comfort and sport mode to control the valves that way. Lovely setting, because everything will remain working from the onboard computer. So yeah, very happy with how this car sounds right now. Like and subscribe, and see you on the next video.